And so specifically what I want to highlight is that there are more than one ways to make money. I know I was always curious, like, how do I make more money? I feel like a lot of articles, a lot of posts just really only highlighted like getting like a side hustle and that would be it. There's actually like a lot of different things you can do. And I'm going to try to touch on those today. Hey everyone, Chris Earnmore here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if this is your first time here guys, the topics that I discuss on this channel involve earning, saving, and investing. And generally what I try to do is give some of the best financial tips that I think can hopefully help you become more financially secure and a lot more confident in your financial future. If that's something that's really interesting to you, I ask that you go down and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the notifications when I post a new video. And if you're coming back, thanks for coming back guys. I hope you enjoy my content and please remember to share this video if you find it useful or you think it can be useful to someone else. Today I want to talk about how to put more money in your pocket in 2021. And so one of the best ways to meet your financial goals is to find ways to make more money. You can do this in a number of different ways. Obviously you can increase your salary, start a side hustle, create some passive income, or you can actually just trim your budget. And you know, it can take some sacrifices or it could result in you living a little bit more frugally, but the rewards definitely outweigh the cost of the pain that come with these type of constraints or changes. So let's talk about these rewards that I mentioned. Like, why does it matter if you make more money? It matters because when you consider your financial goals, and these could be paying off your student loans, paying off credit card debt, beefing up your emergency fund, building a fund to start investing, saving early for retirement, putting a down payment for a house. So many different goals you could have. A lot of these goals are worthy and very attainable, and some of them do come as a result of actually making more money from a job or something. But a lot of these you really can achieve by just putting the attention to like do some stuff, rework your budget, and again, you know, make more money without actually getting a job raise. And that's really what I want to talk about today. And so specifically what I want to highlight is that there are more than one ways to make money. I know I was always curious, like, how do I make more money? I feel like a lot of articles, a lot of posts just really only highlighted like getting like a side hustle and that would be it. There's actually like a lot of different things you can do, and I'm gonna try to touch on those today. And I mean, the first thing I want to touch on is like one way you can make more money is by finding hidden money. And I don't mean like looking underneath cushions or looking for spare change, but going through your bills and seeing where you can reduce your bills, save on those, and put more money in the bank. I'm talking bills like your phone bill, your internet bill, your car insurance, all these different things. Call your providers, call your vendors or whoever, and negotiate those bills. I remember last year, I mean during the pandemic, I wasn't driving as much to work, and I called my insurance company and negotiated my bill, and I think I ended up saving like 20 bucks a month. 20 bucks a month is $240 a year. That's no $240 that I can put somewhere or save and I can do something with. Yeah, it's not a lot, but it's a start, you know, and that's what's important. And I know there's a little bit of fear here because you may be like, well, they're gonna tell me no or this and that, but you know, it doesn't hurt to try. They actually may say yes. I know I've seen some articles online that actually give you scripts on how to talk to some of these companies, so you can always Google like, how do I negotiate my phone bill? How do I negotiate my internet bill? Check it out. I definitely think it's worth it. Like I said, the worst thing you will hear is a no, but if you hear a yes, you know, you could end up saving anything from 20 to 40 to 50 bucks a month, which over the full course of a year, that's a lot. Next, you want to cut back on subscription fees and membership fees, and I'm going to add here also, watch out for free trial periods. A lot of people lose money here where they'll sign up for a trial and they forget to cancel before the first payment is taken out. In that regard, set a calendar reminder and do not forget to cancel your free trial. But if we're thinking of like general like subscription packages here, I'm gonna walk you through a bit. So consider Netflix at $12.99 a month. Consider Hulu at $5.99 a month. Consider Amazon Prime at $12.99 a month. Consider HBO add-on at $14.99 per month. Consider a gym membership at $40 per month. Then consider Apple Music at $9.99 a month. When we put all these together, that's about $100 a month. And if those look familiar, like you wanna like ask yourself a question, do I need all of these subscription services? You know, these days there are family plans now where you may be able to cut off one of these or two of them, partner with a family member, save on that. You know, I think some of those family plans actually do save if you have some family members that use some of the same services. But you have all these different streaming services here, and again, you may not need all of them. Like again, that's just $100 a month going solid to streaming services. Look at what you are subscribed to. Look at what you're currently paying for, like every month or every couple months, and see if you really need that. You know, look at your usage. Again, see if you have family members that are using the same services, and try to consolidate some of these and try to save where you can. Next, can you refinance your house? So again, with the pandemic, rates were really low, and I think everyone should have taken advantage of refinance your house. Obviously, you just want to look at your own mortgage and see if it makes sense. I did a calculation before this, and so if we take like a mortgage for a house of like 150,000 for 15 years, for example, at a rate of about 6%, you pay about 78K in interest. At a rate of about 4.5%, you pay about 57,000 in interest. You know, by refinancing to get to that 4.5%, you're putting about like 20K back in your pocket. That's something that's, you know, really worthwhile. So consider your mortgage, look at your situation and see if you can refinance and put some money back in your pocket. And then kind of as a follow-up in terms of like refinancing, you want to see if you can also refinance your student loans. No, again, if you don't have student loans, don't worry about this, but if you do have student loans and if you have more than one, consolidating your student loans is always a good option. Again, look at what the market is like, look at what the rates are like, and see if this is a good option for you. You know, it probably too, if you do not have federal loans, you're not qualifying for some of these forgiveness programs and some of these delays. You may want to look at your options to see if you can reduce your payment in terms of the monthly amount, obviously by getting a lower interest rate. And again, you want to see if you can consolidate if you have more than one. The goal is to pay less in fees, and obviously in the case of a student loan, that is, you want to pay less interest. See what the market is, look at the rates, see what you can take advantage of. Again, you know, if you can pay less interest over a month, you're putting more money into your pocket to be able to do other things and help you meet your financial goals. Okay, the next one, this is the one that's like a little bit more obvious, and obviously it's just to earn more at your current job. I actually really do love this one because I really do think a lot of people leave money on the table all the time. This one may be a little bit different because this one is like saying that, oh, earn more after you've accepted the offer, you've been enrolled for some time. People may be wondering like, okay, how can I do this, especially when I've been enrolled for some time? Asking for like a negotiation package like during your job entails a few different factors. One, it obviously entails you doing your research. You know, you want to look at the market, look at your position and pay, see what the external market is doing, and see how your role is being compensated at other companies. You want to keep track of the timing, and so you want to make sure the timing is right for you to ask for like a raise or ask for like additional benefits. You know, whether that's your team is changing, the structure of your role is changing. You want to just be mindful of the timing. Thirdly, you want to keep track of what you do. So I know you may have like a job description where you took the role and you're like, oh, I'm doing this and this. No, keep track of what you're doing, make a note of some of your biggest projects, make a note of some of your key stakeholders, because all that is gonna do is allow you to have leverage when you go into this negotiation meeting or whatever it may be, you know. So again, do your research, timing is key, and keep track of what you do. These factors will help you to earn more at your current job, and especially if you have time enrolled, these are the factors that are gonna give you that added benefit that you want. And last but not least, before I forget, be calm and confident. With job negotiation and job offers, it's very key for you to be confident. You want to know your worth, you want to know your value, and you want to go claim what's yours. Obviously, you need to have the backup from the research and the work that you've done. But once you have all that, practice your pitch, know your worth, and just go in, be confident, be calm, and take what's yours, you know. So just leaving you that, be calm, be confident. Another simple thing here you can do, move your money into a high yield savings account. I have talked about this so much. If you have a lot of your money in just a regular savings account that's earning about 0.05% interest, which is again just a typical like savings rate that's offered to consumers, consider moving your money into a account that gives you 1% or 2%. You know, it may be like difficult for you to move that money or see like your account go from like a 20,000 to like a 10,000 and here and 10,000 there, because you're splitting those funds now into this new account. But understand that you just earning more interest is you just making your money work for you, and it's going to result in you earning more money. So just consider where you keep your money, make sure it's working for you, because if it's working for you, it's earning more. And the last one I'm going to touch on today is, again, go start a side hustle. But you know, starting a side hustle I think has really changed in modern day. I feel like starting a side hustle meant that you had to go start a side business with like a lot of capital, a lot of this and a lot of that. That has really changed. I mean, starting like a side hustle now looks like even just being a freelancer, starting a blog. Like I think about Fiverr, where you can write for people, you can be a virtual assistant, you can design stuff, you can do photography, you can just mix beats for like a podcast or something. There are so many things these days that can be side hustles that are not as traditional anymore, that mean that it has to be like a physical side business, or a side business that requires like a lot of startup costs. Look into these, you know, like I said, there's so many things you can do. Like you can even do surveys, reviews. There's a lot of things you can do in like I said, that are considered a side hustle, considered like producing passive income. See what is out on the market. Again, the internet is your best friend. Google is your best friend. If this is something you're interested in, like I said, there's a lot of opportunities out there. There are just also just a lot of websites know that if you want to do something as a side hustle, they tell you what you need to do, how you can do, how much you earn. So just look into this, you know. So guys, if you've come to the end of this video, I'm about to wrap up. And so what I want to let you know is that finding ways to make money can help you to do a number of things. Saving for a house, saving early for retirement, you know, saving for a big purchase. Just in all totality, helping you to achieve your financial goals. Obviously, there are small and big ways to earn more money, but all in all, what it helps to do is put you in a place to create a better financial future, but also even have a good financial present. And that's something I feel like a lot of people do want. I've talked about a few things that you can do today to see if you can make more money. And you know, you can try one thing, you can try two things, or you can try a bunch of them. But any small change that you make, or any one that you try, is just a step in the right direction. And you know, when you think about your financial goals, if you want these to happen, you have to make changes, small or big. Like I said, some have more impact than others. But you know, when you make these changes, your future self will really thank you. So guys, like I said, today what I've talked about is how to put more money in your pocket for 2021. If you find this video useful, please like, share, comment, subscribe, obviously. But thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.